The disabled community around the world is the largest unreached people group in the world because they're hidden. They stay in their homes or they stay in their care facilities and nobody comes. And we're glad to have them stay there too often. The church can go there and bring good news and hope and the winsome grace of the gospel to them. And I think we need to pursue that actively and intentionally in our communities. And I did a dissertation on disabilities and how disabilities are sort of a model for the transforming power of the gospel. Took out some of the technical jargon and put in some more personal anecdotes and stories of my family and my daughter. And it's become the book, Disability in the Gospel. When Jessica was a baby, her disability did not make itself as apparent. When she turned about 11 or 12, we got a regular wheelchair. That's when perception changed in public, and people treated us differently. We get that when we're at a church and we see people go the other way or not make eye contact. It's hard. It stays hard. A very striking parable is in Luke 14. Jesus talks about a great banquet, and the banquet master invites people who have excuses why they can't come. And so he tells his servants, go out and find the lame and the blind and the poor and bring them in. And they say, we've actually already done that and there's still room? He says, then go out to the highways and byways, to the hidden places, and compel them to come in. God wants his table to be full of needy people. He wants his table to be full of people who rely not on themselves or their own gifts or their own abilities, but who rely deeply and profoundly on Jesus. So I said, let's fill up our churches with that. Disability ministry is a risk. This is a community that goes against all of our principles of church growth. But their value comes in their presence. Their value comes in the message they bring with themselves, in who they are, in leaning on God for strength every day. Is it a risk worth taking? I think it's a risk not only worth taking, but it's a risk that God calls us to take. And invariably, you'll be the one who's changed. Your life will be impacted by them in some mysterious manner that God always surprises us in the way he does things. When we work with the least of these, with the disenfranchised and the marginalized, the forgotten, the broken, God works in us in a more powerful way.